Okay, I'm in Socorro, New Mexico, and when you're in New Mexico, some of the things you will see is a lot of alien stuff and green chilies. But that's not what they're real famous for. But anyways, this is kind of a cool story here in Socorro, and I thought this was very interesting. This story, uh, Lonnie Zamora, one of the best documented UFO sightings in U.S. history, was witnessed by the city of Socorro police officer Lonnie Zamora and was investigated by many top scientists. The sighting occurred Friday, April 24th, 1964. I was about 61 years ago to the date, just about, from when I was here. So, yeah, we're a couple hours or so from Roswell, where the famous sighting was. But anyways, kind of cool to be able to travel around looking for gold and all the different sites that you see along the way. And I think I'm gonna go grab a hamburger somewhere around this town with some green chili on it. All right, so if you want green chili hamburger or something, anything, anyways, you got to go to a like locally owned is the best place to go that I found out in New Mexico. So I'm at Yo Mama's Grill in Socorro. So we're gonna go try out their hamburger that has the famous New Mexico chili on it. So this is the menu from Yo Mama's Grill. The one to have is this one here, the Bosco burger, topped with Limitar green chili and jack cheese. So that's what I'm having. Definitely good. Must have. That place did not disappoint. It was very good, man. I tell you what, green chili from Mexico. They was raised here locally, and that's some good stuff. So this is a great place. They even have a full-on bar, but this ain't a food channel. We got to go out and get some gold. This is a gold getting channel. So next stop, getting gold. All right, there's the road going to Hillsboro, Silver City. And then this road right here, it's Road 152, going west. That's where the gold is. Let's get going. Well, the wind's blowing up here, but we're still going in. It's gonna be fun, it's warm. But I just wanted y'all to read this. All prospecting and mining activity requires reclamation. Area patrolled by rangers. So let's go see if we can see a ranger out here. Okay, so I'm just south of Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, but they don't call it that here in New Mexico. It's T or C. So I went all over here looking for claims, and there's claim markers out here, all right, but nobody's maintained them in years. And the one claim marker, the corner marker, they're supposed to put the paperwork in there. The paperwork on the earliest one I found here was 2022. This is May 1st, 2025. So if I'm on your claim, you need to get out here and mark it, because there's nothing you can do about it unless you may have paid it in town or whatever, but until you come out here and put that paperwork in that claim marker, you cannot prosecute somebody without that paperwork on that claim marker. So the last date that I see out here is 2022. I'm really surprised. And I thought I was on, according to my map, I thought I was on a GPAA claim. I can't find the GPAA claim markers. Maybe I'm just blind. I could be blind. But anyways, I was out here with my gold tracker, my Falcon gold tracker, MD20. I really like this thing. So it helps me pinpoint gold, or before I even start prospecting, I can tell what I might have. So I got in here, and what I found with the Falcon gold tracker, when you go into the rock and it makes a sound, it makes the, like on my ring right there, coming into my ring, it's gonna say that's gold. Then when I pull away, that's iron. So like on this bucket or my pick hammer, my pick, it's just gonna go off. There's so much stuff going on there. But like, probably go down here. When I pull away, it's just iron or some other metal. When I get a double click, even though there's like black sand in there, if I get kind of a beep beep, I know that there's probably small gold in there. That's what I found out with this thing. So then I came in here and I took a small sample and I ran it up to my water, panned it out real quick. Sure enough, there's some pretty dang good gold in there. So I'm gonna dig in here today, and I'm gonna screen it down to 1/8" minus, put it on eBay, and y'all know me from eBay Dirt, and be watching for Mike's Muck on YouTube all the time. We're gonna be doing the treasure hunt. That's gonna be so cool. I've really got a good plan coming. I just don't want to tell you how it's gonna happen right at the moment. And I'll get my Facebook page up too. So we're gonna go ahead and get some of this, and this is the stuff I'll put on eBay. I've already tested it. It's pretty dang good. So keep on watching Mike's Muck, okay? Okay, here's some tips that I do. So somebody's already got a pretty good hole started here, but I found out that they're digging on down into the big rock. And it's probably what happened from up above in those mountains. This whole massive amount of rock came down. It was carrying that gold with it. So it kind of stayed with the big rock here, you can tell. And the rock is rounded, so you know that it got moved down here in a big event, water event. So one of the things I can do is if I'm not going to be here long and I just want to get a really good sample, I'll take and of course I'll come in here with my pick, and this stuff is super hard. So sometimes you want to be prepared for that. And then I'll chisel at it a little bit like that with my hammer. And sometimes I bring this is like a rock climber's tool, but I use it to maybe pry with or whatever. And I can rake with it or something like that or whatever. And I'm just showing you for an example right now. And then, but what you're doing is you're not letting a lot of it get away from you. And if you're just wanting to sample, that's kind of a little tool that I use. I got one of these nice little scoops with the riffles in it. It's kind of cool. And then, if I really don't want to lose anything, I take my brush. Make sure it's a brush you didn't use on your mechanic and got oil all over it. But now when you start brushing it like that right there, you can find the little pockets. And so now I'm brushing this all out, and I know I'm getting that last little rock, or gold in there. And if you try doing that with your finger, you just can't get all the way down in there. And then if you're trying to rake it, flip it with your hands, you're still not getting the gold. You might flip the gold on out. So you kind of got to be careful what you're doing there. So that's what I'm doing right here, but not necessarily what I'm going to do this whole time. And the other thing that I'm watching for is I got like a pocket right here. Man, that's a good pocket.
gold could have settled right in there. And like I said, if I was sampling, that's what I would do. Then I got a couple little small rocks in here. I'll get my other little tool in here and kind of pry them out. And a lot of times I find out that the rock is right down in here, or the gold's right down in here. So I'm going to get my brush back out. And the other thing that I was noticing is down in these little pockets, you can see the black sand. So now you really kind of know the gold is going to be there. And you want to kind of get that out. But what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to go back to with my pick. And oh, one more thing. So when I'm doing that, I got my bucket here with my screen on it. And I like to keep some bigger rock in there sometimes, and I kind of use it as my ball mill, because there's be some clods in there, and them clods could be holding gold, or you shake it really hard and they'll break up those clods. So throw them out, throw this whole thing out actually, and I'll put my new stuff in here, and maybe put a few more rocks in there to help break up that clods, or take one and just kind of roll it around on your screen, break up them clods. This is what you got to do when you don't have water. And so we'll keep on going, and you can kind of see what I got going on there. So whoever buys some of this New Mexico pay dirt, I think you're going to be happy with it.